This video contains super awesome content not suitable for people who don't enjoy super awesomeness.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's about your Cammy Low Key, however you want to call me. Who we got in the building with us?
Y'all already know it's because I can MF and Mayor. Turn up.
What's up, y'all?
Got Big Chicken in the building.
Big chicken in the building. Big chicken. What's up, y'all? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. We lit.
So let's go straight to it, man. We got a lot to talk about. We have Adam 22.
Yeah,
you know
I
Adam
seen
22
something.
again?
Yeah, I know. I seen something. What we getting into? It might be what I'm thinking about.
He interviewed Pop Smoke Killer.
Okay.
That was so tasteless.
That's crazy. He be doing some weird shit.
Wait, Pop Smoke's killer isn't in jail?
No, he was a little kid, so they weirdo. Yeah, this weirdo Adam 22.
This video contains super awesome content.
I mean, he did an interview with him. So with that being said, let's check out this weird interview. I was disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I was so disappointed. So with that being said,
that's crazy.
Let's check out the video so we can get full context. There we go.
You feel bad about the situation. You don't want to glamorize the situation, but at the same time, when it comes to the gangbang and shit, people use any little bit of weakness to put pressure on you and to try to use it to grandstand and shit on you. So you're in a position where you want to express that you're sorry about it, but then as soon as you kind of show a little bit of weakness, people are going to use that against you.
Let me clear that. I'm not sorry about nothing.
Oh my God.
No, it should never happen, but I ain't sorry. Feel me? Like, if I could go back, I'll go back, but I ain't sorry. Like, niggas die every day.
Oh my God.
Like, he was rapping about it, all type of shit. So I ain't sorry about it, but I send my condolences to the family, and I wish it never happened.
Stop this.
So do you regret going to the Airbnb?
That is so fucking tasteless.
You heard him correctly.
I can't
heard him correctly. Yes, he said he does not feel bad.
I can't sit through this, but I'm sending condolences to the family.
My issue with Adam is, bro,
that's crazy.
That is tasteless,
wild,
man.
And then you got the devil, the white devil, sitting over.
Shut up, man. You see the horns on him? He's sitting over there with the fucking horns.
That's
so
crazy. And then
tasteless.
it's Pop Smoke. Like, this man was getting ready to save the gang, literally. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And that, like, you saying that you ain't sorry for it, you wouldn't change anything, and condolences to the family. Like, yeah, I don't think we should give this story anything else. Like, for real. Like, that is disgusting. That's all.
Right.
It is, man. I'm
crazy.
Man.
Like, he don't have no family. Right. He acting like he don't have no loved ones. He don't have nothing. Like, he just out here living by himself.
But here's the thing, though. Like, it's this man sitting right here. I've never liked this person, and there's no level of low he won't. He doesn't like. He's garbage.
Right, garbage.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That whole platform, like, why would you give this guy a platform? Why? And you pay him too.
Yeah, and then I could see if it was one of those sit downs, like, let's really get to the nitty gritty, what happened type interviews.
Yeah, there was nothing.
What I'm saying, this was one of your everyday messy, dirty, disgusting podcasts that you do on a regular over on your platform.
Exactly, and then there was nothing new at all. It's just like, bro, you paid a man to come on your platform. It's just the whole thing is just like, bro, just shut the fuck up, man.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
I mean, I mean, the man create the platform, but at this point, man, come on, you have a power. That's a power. Your platform is a power.
As of lately,
Misusing it
maybe
right
the
now.
last 2-3 years, nothing positive has come from that platform. Like
Yeah,
it changed, it has evolved. Everything that I see from here and associated with that platform in
trash. It's
particular,
been trash.
it's like, yeah, I'd rather not.
Yeah, it's been trash, man. Like, bro, just shut the fuck up, man. That's all I.
Clean it up. He looks like he needs to go take a bath. Somebody needs to spray that man with a water hose.
Exactly, yeah, cause they say facts. You feel me? Like the whole platform is just trash, man. But anyways, let's check out some more. Dude say he don't care. He doesn't care.
That's crazy.
I don't regret nothing, but
Christ.
I wish I never had. Yeah.
But when you say you're not sorry, well, you just seems like you're acting like this is just the circle of life. This is how it happens.
Wait.
No, it's not. I'm not making a small thing. It's just.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tell me the way he lines up his questioning isn't the same way the law would line up their questioning on the first 48. Tell me that doesn't sound just like that man is a nerd. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's trash.
I don't know. Growing up, I just my people, my family told me you ain't sorry for shit. Like whatever you did it for a reason, and stand on it. So it's like, yeah, I did it.
Oh my god.
But it wasn't like we all went to go do that. So start making me feel like, I feel like people need to start making me feel like I got something to like I owe something to somebody. I'm sorry. I ain't sorry.
So, okay.
Well, like, for example, if I was driving home later and I hit somebody.
Here's the thing, right?
What was his motive? Like, what type of question? You're right. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Everything sucks. The interview sucks.
It definitely sucks. Definitely.
Yeah, the platform sucks. The mic sucks. Like, the whole thing sucks.
Yeah. And then it sounds like there's internal conflict here because he sounds like he's almost sounded there as if he was remorseful, but because of what people, but because of what people might say, it's like
he doesn't want to like.
You get what I'm saying? If you feel me, it sounds like you feel bad.
That's what it sounds like too.
Yeah, if you feel bad, say that. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's
don't make it about what your family said, or make it about
what your gang says, or whatever.
Right? Don't make it about that.
But you see, here's the thing though. Like, you see, we're talking about it right now. I'll give them 2 years max. 2 years max, they're gonna get him. You should have just shut up, bro. You killed a big dog.
And then
Pop
now
Smoke.
you're
sitting on the world's FBI podcast.
and then here's the thing, right? Here's another thing. When you kill like somebody like Pop Smoke, you kill 100 people.
Yeah, because you had a bunch of bingo.
Exactly.
And then you're playing with people's.
Exactly. You sit down, make it seem like, oh, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. Okay. We'll see.
And you playing with a lot of people's money too, because Pop Smoke was slated to be the next big thing in
exactly.
Right.
Like,
I feel like all of this, what he's saying, isn't the real him. It isn't really how he feels. He's just doing it because when he walks out of this fucking building, he doesn't want to get killed his damn self. Like,
exactly.
Walking around with no security, nothing, no like.
And this shit is still fresh.
It is.
Even 20 years later, it would have still big. Even 20 years later, they still want to kill you.
Do you think Adam 22 gives a crap whether you live or die?
Hell no. Absolutely not.
No, he don't give a fuck because he's gonna talk about it with somebody else when it happens on his podcast with somebody
else.
I knew that was coming. Such and such over here the other
day.
How do you feel about him doing such and like? It's just a revolving door with these, bro. Like what?
Insane, man.
Burned the whole.
With my car and they died. It's not like I did anything to go out of my way to make that happen. That is just kind of part of what happens when you drive cars, is that at some point somebody's going to get hit, somebody's going to die, but I would still feel horrible about it, even if I didn't go out of my way at all.
Yeah, you're right. Horrible. Yeah.
trying to get him confessed.
That's a better word for it. Yeah, I feel horrible for it. I feel horrible for participating in the whole situation. Like, yeah, that's a better word, man. But I just can't tell nobody I feel sorry. And like even like when I got released, I read to the judge. I read a whole like, what you call that? What you call them letters when you write it to the witness?
Okay.
You write it to the family. Mm-hmm. Like I wrote a whole letter for them. I don't know if they got got what I wrote.
They weren't in the courtroom or anything?
No, they wasn't in the courtroom. They said they're gonna try to give them the message, or they're going to give them the message. It's up to them to, feel me? If you don't want to read it, I understand. But
if they didn't read the message and they watched this, what was in that message?
So much.
I can't remember from the top of my head. Like I said, I've been out for a minute, and a lot of stuff be going on. I don't know if I got it in my room. In my room somewhere. Probably in my backpack or something, but I got it somewhere. But I actually wanted to address the situation about the ankle monitor, so I got off topic.
Right.
Because I'm a little hot. But so everybody's saying that I cut off my house arrest monitor.
Anyways, yeah, the whole thing trash. If somebody you wanna watch the full interview, go watch it on
on the garbage station.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the whole thing trash, man. Like
that's crazy.
Ruger, what's going on, my brother? But yeah, the whole
what's
thing.
Good, bro?
That's Ruger Black.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of Ruger, he has one of the best projects that's getting ready to drop.
Definitely.
And every song on Ruger Black project, straight up. I can't wait for the world to hear it.
Big shout out to you, my brother. But anyways, yeah, the whole interview trash. And dude, like I said, I said, let me say it.
Say it again.
Like I said, he won't. 2 years max. You can't do that, bro. You shouldn't just shut up. Like 20 years later, maybe you could have talked about it. Maybe.
Write a book about it. Write a book.
Yeah.
Write a book about it.
This shit is too fresh.
And then I do like the guy. I do like the other guy asking him the question. But my follow-up question would have been like, if they are
right. I feel if they are listening, what would you want to say to them? That's what you're trying to say, cuz okay.
Yeah, I think that's what he meant to say. But yeah,
that would have been a good follow-up question. You're right. Definitely.
The whole thing trash.
It is, like, for real. If he don't feel any remorse, he don't feel sorry, why you wrote them a letter? Why you wrote them apology? Why you did all of that? Like, why do you care if they read it? You don't care right now in this moment. So
exactly. And then he was 15 when that thing happened. Now I think he's 19.
Right. He said he's been out for a while.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's trash. But anyways, we have another crazy story. You know, we always have some crazy story. We have a man. Him and his wife.
Yeah.
They find love when they sleep in a coffin.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Yeah. So with that being said, let's check out this weird story.
This man and his wife sleep together and spend a lot of time in this coffin, comfortably and happily. The man is very rich with a nice house and businesses, and the woman gets everything she wants and does whatever she pleases. Today she is also very rich because this man's property is in her name. You probably know Hamis if you often watch our videos. Despite having a nice dining room, he was eating breakfast in the coffin, and instead of sleeping in his comfortable bed, he slept in the coffin. His housemaid was the only person who was allowed to enter his room, and only when she comes serve breakfast or food. Even though he had a lot of property and a lot of money, people were afraid of him because of his rituals.
Lakini kwa sasa hivi pia na na changamoto nahitaji kuoa. Nahitaji mwanamke ambaye mzoefu, kwa sababu chumbani kwangu nisingependa pia, kwa sababu kila siku zinazozidi kwenda nahitaji na mimi pia niendelee kuwa mkubwa, niendelee kuwa na power. The
reason I said that love is fearless is because while others were afraid of him and every woman who came to his home and found out that he slept in a coffin ran away, he found his perfect match.
Wapo wengine wanasema kwamba na tamaa za pesa, tamaa za mali. Wengine wanachukulia mimi pia ni wale kwamba na mimi ni mshirikina.
The first time she slept in the coffin, she saw many things and was very surprised. It was difficult in the first place, but today I can confidently say that she is living a happy life. You might wonder how this woman decided to marry this man when others were afraid. How do they live together in this coffin?
Oh, they got the coffin is on top of the mattress.
There are so many questions about their story. To satisfy everyone's curiosity, I visited this man again to learn more about this extraordinary love story. This is a love story like no other. My name is Hamisi, but people know me as Babula Bagamoyo. The elders gave me that name. Since your first visit here, I have faced many challenges. I have been getting calls from many different people, but I don't know how they got my phone number. I'm not usually active on social media, but I use it occasionally for posting on my business account. Many of those people asked how I was doing, mostly wanting to know the truth about my coffin.
Yo! This man in a coffin, bro.
This man's life is truly...
They found love in...
When they sleep in a coffin, every night they go to sleep in a coffin.
They fell in love.
Did he talk about how it started?
What happened?
Well, it was like a regular relationship, you know. He just sleeps in a coffin. That's just a part of him.
That's
when did he start sleeping in a coffin?
When he was younger, and he wanted to have a lot of money and become a witch and whatever.
Okay, now it's making sense.
Yeah.
That woo.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to try to get down with him for real, you got to sleep with him in the coffin too every night.
But it ain't just y'all two in there, neither. It ain't just y'all in there. Let me just tell you that much. It is not just y'all in there.
Bro, that's a weird world, man.
Definitely.
Damn.
Wow.
I don't even plan on laying in one of those when I go. What I look like getting in one now.
You feel me? Oh my God, that is insane, bro. Man. Let me see.
And they get in there with them.
What if it was just like the bed? Like that's just the bed that they sleep
in. No, this is not the bed.
If you really like this person, you really, really like this person, and this is the only thing you had to get over that they did was the coffin.
Look at him. Look at him right here.
All right. You watch the TV in the coffin.
Ariel.
Yep.
Instead,
ain't nothing wrong with me. I just sleep in a coffin. I like this. My coffin is my couch, my bed.
Oh my God, son.
Well, we're not okay, so we're not going to close it. We're going to take the top off this. We're going to take.
He close it.
It's a convertible coffin.
Man, exactly.
They go right here.
Uses it as his bed and even sits in it when watching TV or relaxing. He is very wealthy, owning many beautiful houses. Unlike other rich people.
I might have to get up in there. You rich?
He's rich. Yeah, he's rich.
Scoot over.
See, told you.
Scoot over.
Yep.
Move that leg over.
Hello.
Unlike other rich people, he does not sit in his elegant dining room for meals. Instead, all his meals are brought to him in his coffin. He doesn't sleep in a comfortable bed, but in this coffin. His unique lifestyle and considerable wealth have made many people curious about him, as detailed in an interview with Afrimax. Many people knew me in the business and respected me.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't believe in voodoo, right? But a few times I went to Haiti. Yeah, people get down, bro.
Hello. Yeah. Whether you believe in it or not, it's working for some. It's working for somebody.
Yeah. Because I know a few people. They're really like they got real money from doing that shit. Like whatever they doing.
He got real money.
Yeah.
He said, as long as I lay up in here, my money gonna be long, baby.
Keep stretching it, right?
hey, I'm about to say some scary shit right now. Have y'all seen Zombie before?
Real life one of the one on
Real
TV?
life zombie, yes. Somebody died. You know, all of us know you died, but we see you.
Oh no.
Yeah, I did.
Oh no.
Hey, I went to Haiti one time, and make a long story short, a lady, all of us, me and my cousin, we was right by a cemetery. Me and my cousin, we both know the lady died. She died a while ago.
Oh, she been there.
Yes. And then we saw somebody with the head down. And like I said, make a long story short, with a white robe and shit. And yes. And then my cousin looked at me. I looked at him. And then we started running. And then when we get like places where there's a lot of people, and I asked him, why did you run? He said, yeah, the lady. I'm like, oh shit, that's what I thought too. And then they're like, damn. And then we go told, people what was going on. They're like, damn, thank God she didn't beat the shit out of y'all. Yeah.
I take y'all back with her.
Ooh, that's wild, Cammy. That's wild.
Is past wild. And
then I have no words. I'm never too much at a loss of words. But
I'm
right
scary.
Now,
I hate that you told me that. I might have to sleep with all the lights on tonight.
I'm gonna have to sleep with my teddy bear.
Hello.
Oh man, I've seen zombie before, but I still don't believe in this shit though. Fuck it, I still don't believe in it. But it exists.
Even though I've seen it with my own eyes.
But shit exists for real. Yeah. But anyway, shout out to this guy, man. He lit. He's rich.
He doing his thing, man. Regardless.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. He's rich.
He is. He's rich.
Yeah, but anyways, we have the last story. It's another crazy one. We have a plumber.
He chilling in that coffin.
The plumber. He went to do regular jobs. Yeah, he went to do a normal regular job, and make a long story short.
What?
He ended up he solved 2 murders.
Wow.
Yeah, so with that being said, let's check out the video.
Shout out to all those plumbers out there, man.
Shout out to them boys, man. Appreciate y'all for doing y'all jobs.
Hell yeah, man.
Communications. I'm a plumber and I'm on site for a job, and we got we're snaking a drain, and we've been pulling back. We probably pulled back about 10 pounds, 15 pounds of it looks like flesh type of stuff, meat, and we don't know what it is.
When these plumbers were called out to a quiet Ontario neighborhood in December 2017, they expected it to be a routine job. A blocked drain is usually a simple fix. The plumbers brought their drain snake with them, an essential plumbing tool made up of a long wire with a corkscrew end. If the blockage wasn't substantial, it shouldn't have taken them longer than an hour with this specialist tool. But they encountered a problem. After several days of blocked pipes, the neighbors were getting antsy. They wanted a quick and easy fix to the problem.
Yes, I did.
But what the plumbers discovered in the drains was anything but quick and easy. Their gruesome discovery would have police descending upon the area, turning it into a crime scene. The plumbers had discovered evidence of a grisly murder with far-reaching consequences, and body parts callously flushed down the toilet.
What?
This is the chilling story of Adam Strong.
Not Adam
Let's
Strong.
start with Rory Hachey. She was born in July 1999 in Oshawa, a quiet suburb in Ontario, Canada. She was a bright and spirited kid with a fondness for animals and the elderly. She kept herself busy outside of school as an army cadet, and by the age of 13, she had a year title twice. But when she entered high school a year later, things took a turn for the worse. As a 14-year-old freshman, she was offered crystal meth.
Oh, Lord.
What? She accepted in what would go on to be a years-long struggle with addiction as only a teenager.
How old?
Rory came from a troubled background. 14. Her grandfather was Bernie Gwindon, otherwise known as Bernie the Frog, the founder of Satan's Choice Motorcycle Club, which was for a time the second largest biker club in the world. As an outlaw biker with drug and assault convictions, he'd served 22 years in prison and had had anywhere between 11 and 16 children. One of these was Rory's uncle, Harley Davidson Gwindon, who owned a clothing store in Oshawa. Rory and her uncle were close. Harley himself was a Hells Angels biker with a history of drug offenses and a tattoo on his back that announced his fight record in prison: 41 wins and no losses.
Oh, Lord.
Still, he had a soft spot for his teenaged niece. In 2016, when she was 17, she lived with Harley and his family when he was under house arrest on drug charges. Rory's mother, Shannon Dion, had reported herself to the Children's Aid Society because she thought it was the only way of getting Rory the help she needed with her addiction. The services didn't help, but Rory was able to turn her life around on her own. The last 6 months of her life were positive ones. Rory had a boyfriend, Tony, and even her own apartment. Harley had recently given her and her mother $1,000 to help with living expenses. But Rory had found a job of her own and had gone back to school. Things were looking up.
In
August 2017, her aunt, Michelle Gwindon, took her to a drugstore to buy a pregnancy test. It came back positive. Rory was pregnant, and she wanted to keep the baby. She was looking forward to motherhood. But it was at the end of that same month that things would go horribly wrong. On August 10th, there was an unexplained fire in Rory's mother's house. It injured Shannon and killed her dog. This might have been the...
Hello?
I'm here.
Okay. Oh, Rory got it going on.
That she had relapsed and they said she was doing better. A few days before the end of August, Harley met with Rory and noticed something different about her. She didn't want to talk about what was going on with her and seemed cornered, secretive. He described her hug as heartbreaking, the largest hug she'd ever given him, a hug that felt like a final goodbye.
Oh, Lord.
On August 29th, 2017, Rory's friend and the friend's mom took her to the hospital. We don't know exactly the reason why, but she's been described as having had some sort of mental episode. They were captured on CCTV sitting in the waiting room. Rory's friend and the friend's mom were pictured exiting the hospital shortly afterwards, leaving Rory alone to wait. She sat in the waiting room for 15 minutes, but then she left before she could be examined by a doctor. She can be seen in this footage leaving the hospital.
So you mean to tell me I'm having a psychotic episode, and these are my friends, and not only my friend and her mother. So at some point, regardless of how old my friend is and how much of a dumb adolescent they are, your motherly instinct should have kicked in. You never leave somebody at the hospital by themselves.
By themselves, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, some people don't have that family sense. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that.
Why would I wouldn't want to do that too. I wouldn't want a complete stranger to be at the hospital by themselves. Now, what I say,
exactly, yeah. If you
at a hospital,
there,
yeah, but like, what? You my friend, and you know I'm losing it.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
On her own. This was the last time Rory Hache would be seen alive.
Oh, Lord.
When she didn't show up at the refuge for a few days, her friends and guidance counselor began to get worried. Together with her family, they raised the alarm. Some people thought she had skipped town, reverting to old habits, but her closest family were sure she wouldn't do that now, whatever her recent troubles. She was pregnant and in a stable relationship. They knew something was wrong. And then on September 11th, 2017, her story took a horrifying turn. It was a pleasant evening in Oshawa Harbor, and a grandfather and his 11-year-old grandson were out fishing. Standing on the pier, they noticed something strange in the water. It appeared at first to be a piece of trash, so the pair cast their lines toward it to hook it and make the lake cleaner. After about half an hour of effort, they managed to reel it close enough that they could catch it in a net and haul it onto the pier. One of them recalls thinking it was an animal of some sort, maybe a chicken. But the anglers would soon realize the truth was far worse. The grandfather recalls saying, "I think that's a body."
Oh, Lord.
$0 down and 100% financing available. Replace your old or leaky roof.
I would immediately start throwing up.
The item drawn in from the lake was, in fact, a female torso. When the police arrived, they determined it showed signs of trauma and that it had been deliberately severed from the rest of the body.
Somebody killed a woman and dumped her remains. We are live over the Oshawa Harbor. Good evening. The busy spot along the waterfront is now a disturbing crime scene.
The discovery made by a fisherman and his grandson. They saw a torso in the water.
Lots of questions tonight, very few answers. Who was this woman? Where did she come from? Who wanted her dead?
Police took the torso away to be identified.
We would probably reach out to other services to see if there are any unsolved missing person investigations.
But Lake Ontario was a huge area, and the police couldn't rule out that it had been carried to Oshawa from somewhere else. The absence of the pelvis from the torso made identification more difficult, and the condition of the torso made it difficult to determine whether the victim had been pregnant or not.
Okay, make a long story.
It took until November 10th, nearly 2 months. Strong had been renting for over a decade, so the plumbers knocked on Strong's door. The basement suite was filled with a nauseating stench. Strong seemed nervous, commenting that the state of the drains was vile. And as we know, as the plumbers snaked the pipes, they found something awful.
Nobody. He was just a neighbor.
I've never seen that. I'm thinking you gotta be solved. Everything is here.
What?
Just a neighbor, yeah.
I didn't understand a word.
Nice by the bed.
Mumbo jumbo.
That's not funny.
I think she was so frustrated. Couldn't even talk.
The police arrived shortly afterwards. They suspected that the material coming out of the pipes was human flesh. The plumbers were horrified by what they'd stumbled upon and the awareness that they'd spent so many hours in contact with this man. Because when the police knocked on Strong's door, he opened it and said almost immediately, "The jig's up, it's a body." They arrested him instantly. While in the squad car outside, he continued to be talkative. He said, "If you want the rest of her, she's in my freezer, and she's pretty de-fleshed." With a mounting feeling of horror, the officers opened the freezer. Inside it, they found various severed body parts. These included a human head. On the neck was tattooed the word "alive," the same tattoo Rory had had. These were Rory Hachet's body parts. Her autopsy revealed multiple facial injuries and 2 fractures. The exact cause of death was not certain. She had drugs in her system, but there was no way of determining the quantity. It was also suggested that she might have been strangled or died from blunt force trauma. Whatever the case, she had died in a horrible attack.
You said to the officers, "If you're looking for the rest of her, you'll find her in the freezer." My question to you is the person in that freezer, Rory? I decline to answer that question. I was told these things go on for like hours.
They even let him talk. Get the shit out of him.
The police didn't get anywhere interviewing Strong, though he'd previously been talkative, almost bragging about the human remains found on his property. So they turned back to his apartment to search for more evidence. It was extremely messy and cluttered. They found a number of restraining devices and adult toys, alongside weapons like a hammer. On this hammer, they found Rory's DNA. They found Rory's running shoes in a plastic bag with what appeared to be blood spatter on them. They also found blood spatter on the wall and the bottom baseboards leading into Strong's bedroom. There was evidence of other crimes too. Strong's online search history documented his obsession with extreme gore and death. This interest had crossed over into the real world in alarming ways.
That's an animal.
They found an undetonated pipe bomb, which the bomb squad had to be called to detonate.
You live in a basement, board, killing people.
Tonight, a loud bang in the heart of an Oshawa neighborhood. The controlled explosion of a suspicious package at the scene of a suspicious death investigation for Durham Regional Police.
Perhaps most damningly, they also found a specialty knife in the knife drawer. It was the sort of knife used by hunters to cut and skin animals. The sort of knife that could have been used for Rory's dismemberment. They checked this knife for Rory's DNA, but what they found on it would blow this case wide open. It was the DNA of another victim. This second victim was 19-year-old Candace Fitzpatrick. Candace was born in 1989. Not much is known about her except for her similarities to Rory. She too was often out.
Oh, I think she liked those kind of people. She just liked to kill them. Oh my God, what a weird world, man.
That's crazy.
The world is weird.
What?
That's in Canada.
Like, how did he find her? Like, after she left the hospital, what took place for them to cross paths? They were neighbors.
Yeah, even the people, they don't really know. I think from what they saying, it seems like he kidnapped them and then go do what he got to do.
Seems like it seems like he picked her up or something when she left that hospital.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, he preys on those.
And what okay, so my question would be, what is going through your mind as you're doing it?
My bad. What did you say, Koza? Sorry.
What is going through your mind as you're doing this?
Oh, like somebody like him? We'll have to interview somebody like that. But most of them, they don't care. They just have nothing to live for, you know?
How did we get to this place in time? Like, what are we? That's crazy. I would be like, where did this start?
Some people don't care, man. They don't give a fuck.
That's crazy.
He probably has more. It's probably more bodies out there too from him.
But, that's probably more than that. Anyways, there's the last part.
Go to bed. His arrogance did not endear him to the court, and on March 16th, 2021, after many delays, Strong was convicted of 1 count of first-degree murder for killing Rory Hachey and 1 count of manslaughter in Candace Fitzpatrick's death. This was all the more remarkable without Candace's body and without a confession to either killing. But the confession to dismemberment was F. Count of murder carried an automatic life signing in July 2021 the location of Candace's remains. Taken to the location, which was an intersection in Oshawa. Her body. They remains and offer her family closure.
We're barely surviving after going through this. I couldn't imagine 10 years, you know. And in person, there's no way that they did not report that child, you know. They're good-hearted people. They're hurt, they're crushed. It's very hard to accept that this happened so close to the police station, close to the downtown core, you know. Right. I've lived in Oshawa 43 years. I was born and raised here. I never thought we had to worry about problems like this here. We had some bad people, but not sent straight from the pit of hell. You know what I mean? So I don't know how to feel about anything other than right now. I'm most blessed by the work the detectives have done and their superiors and everything that's been put into this. I do not get the attitude. He's guilty of nothing in his mind. He's already judged, tried, and convicted himself of being guilty of nothing. You know what I mean? I don't have any words for this guy. I don't have any names to call him. I don't have any words for him other than, you know, maybe think about doing the right thing for this city and my family and all my friends that will never be the same again because this has slaughtered us all.
Strong's sentence will be especially dangerous for him. Rory's family connection to biker gangs, including notorious outlaw biker Bernie Gwindon, founder of Satan's Choice Motorcycle Club, means that people on the inside will be gunning for Strong as the man who killed their leader's granddaughter. One convict said, "You can't kill the granddaughter of somebody connected to the Hells Angels. It all gets down to that. You can't kill a biker's granddaughter and get away with it." But we still don't know exactly how Strong met these women or why he murdered them. The prosecution theorized that these were crimes of opportunity, that Strong ran into Candace and Rory on the street and kidnapped them.
There you go.
He still has not revealed the truth. What's most disturbing is the decade-long gap between his first kill and his second, and the question of what he might have done in between.
Hello.
What do you think about this horrible story?
How the hell did he get away for so long? That's the question.
Because over there in Canada, it seems like they don't really think crime is going on. That's what I'm picking up.
Hello, you seen how that security guard that stood there as Rick Ross and his homies got meleeed all up and through the down there to the Kendrick Lamar concert, apparently.
That was definitely a fray. In the United States, it would be called a fray, a fight, right? All of them arrested.
Yes, they would have been pepper sprayed. They would have
all
been
of
everything.
that.
They wouldn't have been that close.
I don't think Canada thinks that crime exists because everyone there's so nice. They just don't see it. It's crazy.
And Canada, if we are misinformed, send for us. We'd like to experience your country.
Yes, exactly. We just want to understand a little bit better. Like, you guys need to be on high alert.
At all times.
People leave from the United States to go to run from shit.
Hello. And you know, with these borders open, they running straight from Mexico to Canada.
Yeah, definitely.
Straight through the U.S.
That's wild, man.
That's crazy. And he's just standing there looking all nasty.
Wow, that is a fat dork. Talking to him. I'm not talking about fat people. Don't come from me in the
all the other ones.
I'm talking about him.
He a big back, y'all. He a big back. We just gonna call it like
definitely.
Definitely.
Huge.
Oh,
that he kind of looks like that guy from 60-Day Fiance.
And he gonna get his bitch, because you know it's still a lot of Hell's Angels locked up. You already know they ass gonna pop.
And you know they were serious about motorcycle. He named his son Harley Davidson Gibson.
Definitely, bitch. My granddaddy is a ball with the Hell's Angels. Oh, I know I'm protected. Even when
Satan's riders, bro. They wasn't the Hell's Angels. They was riding. Yellow.
Definitely. Them bitches were they're notorious. They're the most notorious biker gang around. So
hello, and he founded them hoes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we might need to do some research and follow up. Where is Shy? Where's Shy? We need her research.
Right.
Appreciate you,
brother.
29. What's happening?
29.
What's happening, my brother?
29. Yes, sir. And big shout out to everybody that's watching on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Appreciate y'all, man. Don't forget with us tomorrow, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Every day, Wednesday, 8 p.m. We're always live, man.
We got the
Tune in with us. We appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, we out.
Yes, sir. Chicken.
All right, bro.
I appreciate